which is a Reaper
It looks
response, which is probably very safe at this moment.
the CC does come down for Quantum, so it looks like we will be playing a little bit of a macro game.
Yep, and there's no gas either, so we're not seeing any early pressure.
He is still yet to Quantum. Quantum has still yet to scout. He's sending him to scout now, it looks like.
Yeah, he doesn't even know what race he is, so he's kind of in the dark.
I still feel like this is a bad play from Quantum.
Oh, why do you feel that?
Just if he poked in to see what... Well, as a Terran player, you can't really adapt to the other players all that too well. Because as a Zerg player, you just need to throw down a tech building. But as a Terran player, you need to have the production buildings to counter whatever the opponent's going. So say he was going Protoss, and he went CC, a gas or no gas CC, he would be in very difficult shape if he decided to go with an early 2-stalker 1 Zealot push. But luckily he is going Zerg, this is the perfect build against a Zerg player.
Yeah, definitely. Though a full scout was given off by Quantum, so he did see everything. Kirikaki just got a little nose, and he saw the expansion, but we didn't see anything else very useful. We do have a tech lab going down on the barracks, along with 2 more on the way. And it only has 5 workers on gas. I wonder if that is a mistake, or if he has precisely analyzed this build.
If he plans this out correctly, he could be getting a stem and a factory at the same exact time. I feel like when I play as Terran, I get 2 gas early. He's actually throwing down a 3rd gas very early. He must be going for a starport play. And there is a factory.
So we're probably going to see Marine tank. Am I right? And we have those reactors going down, so it does say he is going Marines.
Wow, an early third from Kiwikaki, 6-minute third hatch.
Yeah, actually, he put that down around 5 minutes. It's about standard timing, but it is very economic build. If he were to do a hard push right out now, Kiwikaki would be in trouble. Though, as Zurich, whenever you
it looks like
we're gonna see a little skirmish up top doing attacking the bunker. He did take the bunker, so this is gonna look very bad for Quantum.
he needs to lift that. He needs to get the Marine behind that supply depot.
Oh, we got in. This is looking terrible.
A full scout off. This isn't anything game ending, but he will actually. Let me check if he did see that. He did not see the factory or the starport.
Ah. So he did a little poke in. It's a good mental attack because he really gets him in the defensive position and kind of gets that. Oh, I let the Zerglings in. Like that really it can mess with the player.
One thing I do like about Quantum Limit is no matter what pressure he's experiencing, he is constantly producing SCVs. That is a sign of a very strong macro player.
Yeah.
One thing I do have to comment on is he does not put enough production down. I have to keep saying that because he needs more barracks to produce out of his production.
Yeah, either that or put down another CC. Though we do see a drop coming down, which is always very strong play, especially on that 3rd, which is barely defended.
Kiwi will not see it coming.
Yeah, no Overlord spread, so we will not spot this. Doesn't even have the towers.
He has 1 Zergling right now.
Oh,
to protect himself in this. But he does have 14 on the way.
that is true. He also has 1-1. So it looks like he was just really planning and taking a risk, doing nothing but joining up. It's so greedy. It looks like he will save this expansion.
Good positioning for Quantum.
So, taking
Actually killing a lot more drones than I thought he would.
yeah, I mean he's taking well, about 3 or 4 drones, 5, 6. And this actually
Well, let's
dropped a
see.
lot better than I thought it would. This is so rough for Kiwigaki, even that queen. And
If you look
Oh,
at
jeez.
the workers killed, there's 13 workers killed by Quantum this game.
yeah, and
Just from that drop.
only 6 HP left on that medevac. He was so close. And it looks like Zuri has lost about 600 mineral, about 500 more than Quantum.
I feel like that is what he needed to do to get himself back into this tournament. Do the damage I need to do, go back home, produce, don't be too hyper aggressive because he
There is
needs...
also a drop going on in the main base.
Oh, wow. Let's see how many... He did not kill any more workers. Oh. Nope. And he loses the medevac. Wow.
Oh. Yeah, that was very rough for Quantum losing that.
I think a lot of players don't realize the concept of we're committing. When you kill something, or even just a few units, and you have the chance to pull back and grow even stronger, you should always take that opportunity rather than keep trying to do damage when you could potentially just lose everything.
Exactly. I feel like too many players, once they do the damage, they feel like they're almost invincible when it comes to harassment. So they just, oh, I'll just throw another medevac full of Marines at them, and I'll see if I can do some more damage. And then they lose that, and then they just made themselves even with the damage that they did before.
That is what we saw last game, was Quantum Limit throwing a lot of drops and little harasses, but he never really did that big attack that did damage.
And we have a very nice 3-prong attack. Caught Kiwigaki out of position. Attacking the queens, that's going to really mess with his micro. He's cleaning up the attack to the
Infestors
bottom.
are out.
Oh, he lost an infestor right at the beginning of the match. He lost it to one Marauder and one Marine.
Like, the infestors are having a bit more trouble. He hasn't lost one yet, but kind of a sloppy play. And we have 2 medevacs on the way, trying to continue on the aggression, which is exactly what he needs to do while he's also expanding.
I'm curious to see. I don't feel like that 3-prong attack was worth what he did, because in all that engagement he only killed 2 queens and 6 workers, and he lost an enormous amount of resources. And the resources lost we have. Oh, sorry. Whoops. Oh. Okay. My screen just froze. Come on.
Though we do have the drop at a bit of damage. Whoever just lost mining time. He does have 2 Widow Mines, bro. That's a bit of an annoyance. And also he's pushing out in the middle of the map on the bottom.
I don't think he realized that Widow Mines are down right there.
No, I don't think so either.
I'm back.
Oh,
Oh no!
Oh.
God, that hurts.
if he tries to this, I'm afraid it's just not going to work with all those investors.
Yeah, I
His
feel
Marines
like...
aren't split, they're going to get caught in a fungal right here.
Ooh,
Oh, that was very nice.
almost knocked him on.
He's also trying to attack up high ground, which is never a good idea.
The issue with Widow Mines is that with Zerglings is that you can hit your own army. I mean, it gets to be very risky with those infestors. I mean, you can't move back, and it's a very risky situation.
I feel like Quantum is moving out with too small of forces, and at weird timings too, because he's giving enough time for the Zerg to reproduce, to take out those. Because here's yet another move out with not enough units. I feel like Kiwigaki wasted. Whoa, GG. Well,
And it looks like
feel,
I mean, if you look at the flow, I mean, it looks like Yukaku's gonna win that game, but a lot of it has to do with just mental buildup. I mean, tournaments are a very hostile environment. Not many people can take it.
I'm just a little bit confused because Quantum had his third down, and he only his in the units lost tab there was only 1,000 resources more for Quantum, and he had a force moving up in the top left, and there was only let me look at this. Yeah, there was only 7 Zerglings, and what is? Am I seeing this right? There was 20 infestors on the field. I feel like he overproduced infestors a little bit, but I still feel like if Quantum would have stayed in that game, he would have had a better chance in winning.
Well, that just about wraps it up for this tournament. I thank you all for tuning in and watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and maybe give us some constructive feedback so we can improve the next tournament. And thank you all for watching. This has been a very nice tournament. I enjoyed casting for you guys.
It was very nice. Good job, AVS. Thank you. Also, from me, Crunchy, thank you guys for tuning in. Our next tournament, which will most likely be in 2 weeks from today, will be a 32-man tournament. Everybody will be able to participate, and the prize will be a full deskboard size Razor Goliathus mouse mat. So I really hope you guys can attend for this tournament in 2 weeks. Thank you all for coming.
Ooh, I wouldn't mind having that.
It was nice casting with you, Ryan, and Crunchy, you as well. And
All right.
farewell to everyone.